5 forgotten historical events that sound too strange to be real. History is written by the victors, or so they say. But what about the stories that got left behind? The battles, experiments, and civilizations so strange they almost sound made up. Asterisk. In this video we'll uncover 5 bizarre and forgotten moments in history that you were never taught in school, but absolutely should have been. Stay till the end. Number 1 sounds like a plot from a sci-fi film. 5. The Great Emu War. In 1932 Australia declared war. But not against another country. Against emus. Yes, the large flightless birds. After World War I, Australian soldiers returned home and began farming in Western Australia. But they had an unexpected enemy, tens of thousands of emus migrating inland, destroying crops and fences. So the government responded the only way it knew how, with machine guns. The military launched a campaign using Lewis guns mounted on trucks. But the emus? They outran and outsmarted the troops. In the end, over 10,000 rounds were fired, and barely a few hundred birds were killed. The emus won. To this day, it's remembered as one of the most unintentionally hilarious defeats in military history. 4. The Dancing Plague, France, 1518. Imagine walking through your town and seeing dozens of people dancing uncontrollably in the streets, not for joy, but because they literally couldn't stop. That's exactly what happened in Strasbourg, France in 1518. A woman named Frau Troffea began dancing in the streets. Days later, more than 30 people joined her. Within a month, the number grew to over 400. Some collapsed from exhaustion. Others actually danced to death. No one knows why it happened. Some historians blame mass hysteria. Others suspect ergot poisoning, a hallucinogenic fungus found in rye bread. Whatever the cause, it's one of the strangest unexplained events in medieval Europe. 3. The Battle of Los Angeles, USA, 1942, 3:30 to 5 o'clock. Just months after Pearl Harbor, tensions in the U.S. were sky-high. On the night of February 24, 1942, sirens screamed across Los Angeles. An unidentified object appeared over the skies. Panic set in. Anti-aircraft guns opened fire. Over 1,400 shells were launched. Searchlights scanned the skies. Residents thought it was another Japanese air raid. But nothing was ever found. No enemy aircraft. No damage, except from American shells hitting their own city. The government blamed it on a false alarm. But conspiracy theories still swirl. Was it mass hysteria? Or something more, out of this world? 2. The Cadaver Synod, Italy, 897 AD, 5 to 630? If you think modern politics are wild, just wait. In 897 AD, Pope Stephen VI ordered the corpse of his predecessor, Pope Formosus, to be dug up and put on trial. Yes, you heard that right. They dressed the corpse in papal robes, propped it on a throne, and assigned a deacon to answer on its behalf. The trial was called the Cadaver Synod, and the dead pope was found guilty. His papacy was declared invalid, and his body was thrown into the Tiber River. What? Political revenge, mostly. But it remains one of the most surreal moments in church history. 1. The Phantom Time Hypothesis, Germany, 1990s theory, 6:30 to 8:30. What if I told you, we might be living in the wrong year? In the 1990s, German historian Heribert Illig proposed a theory that shook the academic world. It's called the Phantom Time Hypothesis. Illig claimed that nearly 300 years of history, specifically from 614 to 911 AD, were fabricated. That means, the year isn't 2025. It's actually 1728. He suggested that the Holy Roman Emperor Otto III, along with Pope Sylvester II, altered the calendar to place themselves at the year 1000 for political and religious prestige. Evidence? Gaps in archaeological records, inconsistencies in medieval chronologies, and strangely advanced architecture for the time. Historians largely debunked the theory, but the idea remains alive on internet forums and conspiracy blogs. What if time itself was forged? Hashtag #contra outro 83010 Narrator dramatic fade-out tone. History is full of secrets, some buried, some ignored, and some too strange to believe. But in the forgotten cracks of the past, we often find the most fascinating truths. Which of these events shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more bizarre, forgotten moments from history, hit the like button and subscribe, because we're just getting started.